Ooh, that was solid at 15 yards. Okay, today we're just going to be shooting for fun. We got the Trapmaster out. We're going to bring, I have brought my new designed shot shells, and I bought some shot, and I bought some 36 caliber Wonder Wads, and this is what I'll be using underneath the shot, so as to seal the barrel and keep the shot from rolling back in the gun. We had problems with that the last time we were out. So we're going to load up a bunch of these. I want to use, like I think I have 22, 25 of them or so, and we're going to load up all of them, and we're going to go through a couple of CO2 powerlets just for fun. Not even going to chronograph anything today. We're just going to shoot at the target, and we're not really going to do any penetration tests. We're just going to shoot for accuracy and have fun doing it. So I'm going to do a time lapse of loading all this stuff up. And then I'll explain what I did after we're done. If you hadn't noticed, it's hot out here today. It got so hot that the iPhone shut itself down. But we were able to finish the ammunition build. So we're going to bring that over here, and we're going to gas up the gun and go to work. Back to time lapse for a minute. Okay, we're 25 yards away. I'm going to shoot the 3 shot shells first and see if we can get on target with them. And we've got the gun all gassed up, ready to go. And I got it on high power. Let's see if we can hit that target. Well, that sounded a lot better than it did the first time I used those shells. You see it ejects nicely. That didn't sound that great. It sounded kind of ragged, didn't it? So, but it did hit the target. That was good and solid. Alrighty, we did build the target up with shot. Now, is that going to kill a bird at 25 yards? Probably not. 10 or 15, probably yes. So we know that it patterns pretty tight at 10 to 15 yards. So this is going to have to be the shot shells with this gun is a very close range thing. All right, let's switch to slugs. All right, switching to slugs. And the first ones we're going to use are the Grizzlies. And these are single patched, no wad. Sometimes the newer ones want to fit in there so well. There we go. Single patched, no wad. 25 yards. Here we go. One. I don't want to lose my slugs, so shells. Still a Grizzly, this time with a Wonder Wad in the bottom. That hit solid. Grizzly, single patch, no wad, second time. That one shot over. That one went over the top. All right. Last in this series, 380, or actually 375 round ball, single patched with a wad, with no wad. No wad, just a patch. This should be the outlier in this group. So we're going to see if we can get this one to shoot properly. That one didn't want to stay together. Clicked home nicely. You got a good seal. So let's see what we can do with it. I adjusted my aim point a little bit. I got a hit. 375 round ball, single patched with a wad. It's pulling to the right, and I'm not sure. I reckon the only way we can be sure about performance, is to chronograph the thing. And we'll need to do that. But the gun is still shooting good, and we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 shots into it now. So let's see if I can improve my record. One more in this group. Single patched, 375 ball, no wad. All right. I think I found my sweet spot. So let's go I'm gonna load some more up. I'm not gonna do more shot today. I think we proved, well, I might load a shot shell right quick and do it at 20 yards. Fisco 15 yards. Would y'all like to see that? Okay. If you do, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and do it for you. I'll load you a shot shell up, a 7.5 shot, and we'll shoot it from 10 yards, and we'll see what kind of an improvement we make. Let me change the target. Now, you can see what the shot shells did a lot better now that we've removed the target. But quite a bit of dispersal all over the target area. It fills that target area in. But so I'm thinking at 25 yards is a little excessive. Now here's the, let's see, this target correct. Okay, this is our first hit with a grizzly, and these two hits here were 380, and for some reason they're really skewed today. It might be that the gun is a lot different temperature. It's probably just me, because I'm not getting a good steady rest on it. Now, the targets I'm using today are True Glow. I don't know that they, well, I know for a fact they don't show the splatter as good as the shoot and see, but they are a lot easier to see in lower light conditions. But you know what? When you're shooting game, he's not going to be glowing for you. Now, these shot shells are hardly loaded perfectly. But I did load them, and we're just going to see because my wads are a little too big. They're a 410 wad that I've reduced down, but it's still not reduced enough. So that's the over-the-shot card that I'm using. I'm using one underneath as well in here. I don't know if it's going to make any material difference, but we're still experimenting, so we're going to find out. Yards away, 7.5 shot. Now we're down on our air a little bit. So we're going to see where this thing hits. Ooh, that was solid at 15 yards. The whole target, you know, all within the second, and maybe one or two on the outside, but you know, the whole target. Really good pattern in there with 7.5 shot. That's what we're going to use from now on. Yeah, because the 7.5s do hit a little harder. And boy, did it hit that. Well, it peppered it. You know what? Let's load up a water bottle and see what it does to that, because that's the ultimate test, isn't it? Here we go. A water bottle at 15 yards. Exactly the same load we shot the last time. That water bottle's leaking. There are multiple holes, some through and through. There we go. We know that that works. Let's shoot an aluminum can. Exact same load, loaded on the fly on the tailgate of the truck. Shell is in. Cocked. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it penetrated at 15 yards. And I made up 3. Grizzlies, okay, single patched, no wad. Let's see what she brings us today. The problem is the slug is tumbling. Either that or it sheared at the last minute. But did a number on this can, didn't it? Hang on to that. See, not on the hollow point, but on the side. That's just tumble. That's going to be a problem. Maybe we should try double patching these. Other side of the can. Doing it again. Now these are all the same. If we have the same tumble issues, well, any tumble issue at all is problematic. So we have to solve that problem. And we know what the problem is that the bullet is way under bore for the gun, and it's a smooth bore gun. Way off. Don't know where the hell that went. So, we're not shooting consistently, but now patching. So, plan B. Now that might have been caused by because I accidentally creased the top of the shell. I shouldn't try to force it when it doesn't want to go in. There we go. So we're going to see this one here. This is a very simple loading. Wad and a ball, no patch. So it's almost 380, but not there. More accurate. Single ball and a wad, no patch. And that makes these things freakishly easy to reload on the fly. And when you're using these clear shells, they're not exactly the regulation shells that are made for this gun. You have to really make sure they seal, and it's going to seal, and it's nice and soft and pliable. It's not going to hurt your gun. So here we go. Yikes! I think we killed the heck out of this can. There's your entry wound, and there's your massive exit wound. I like it. So, what have we learned? The patches do not necessarily help with accuracy. You need the bullet to be the correct size. So, good news is I'm having a bullet mold made that's 91 grains. Actually, it's 95 grains. And it's going to be a .388 diameter. which should be nicely snug inside this barrel, made of soft lead. This bullet should fly. Today, what am I going to do? I'm going to shoot a water bottle with a round ball. So here we go. Water bottle. Now remember, this is at 15 yards, not 25. 25 is where that other tree is down there. So we're about 10 yards closer in. Let's see how deadly we are. Looks like we hit that bottle. Yeah. Entry and exit. Deadly round. That's a deadly round. We know it penetrates that plywood. We know it penetrates deep into stumps and trees. So, one more shot for the day, and I'm going to wind it up and do other things. All right, here we go. And that appears to be just right of center. It is. Just right of center. And that's me, not the gun. So essentially, round ball. Round ball. No patch. Just the wad. One more. We're going to shoot it shoot it one more time. The target one more time with the red shells and see how we do. Now this is wasteful as far as wads go, but it's something a little different. I'll put a wad in the front and the rear on one of the red shells, and really when I put the ball in there, they're probably about the same diameter, so I think I got the new ones right. I think it's the temperature today that's making the plastic expand and causing our new issues. So putting the original shot shell in, it locks up nicely. And let's see what we do on the center of that target. Sounded good. I don't believe it. I had a quarter of an inch above and a tad to the right. So if it pulled to the right, this is most likely me. Probably a flinch. I seem to be doing more of that in my old age. But there we go. The thing shoots. I'm very happy with it today. Now, when you're done with this, you simply discharge. Now, only 6 shots from the... Now, the last shots are right here, about 1.25 inches from center to the right. I pulled that about 1/4 inch high. One of them was dead on the mark. Both of these rounds hit essentially in the same place. It's probably me pulling, and I tend to pull the right, you know, when I'm shooting off-handed. So there we go. Probably a little bit too much of a flinch, not as smooth a trigger pull as I normally do. But that doesn't matter. I don't make excuses. As far as grouping, brother, you can't beat that. And even at 25 yards, we only spread to like here. You know, you can see here. You can see where we shot other rounds. So we were doing a lot of experiments. We were all over the map today. And once we found where we were hitting, you know, that's what we were doing. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. We're trying to improve the quality of the videos that we put up on this channel, and you know, we'd appreciate you to like and share and subscribe to the channel, and we'll try to produce more and better stuff. I mean, air guns is not the only thing we do.